this request, we're doing a random Marvel Build-A-Character attacker and all, but there's a bit of a twist in that we're going to be working in reverse. We're going to start with my weakness and work our way up to who's attacking me last. So, let's build. What am I weak to?
Oh, that's easy.
I need those pictures of Spider-Man. Next, what is my weapon?
Okay.
I got swords and stuff. Going big early. What's
Pretty much got
power?
everything. Got an arsenal.
I can't see too good, but yet I can. Gotta go fast. What's my speed?
Oh.
Fast. That was a great poll.
It was.
What am I?
That's pretty fit.
I
That's
learned
pretty
quick.
smart. Pretty
Fit
smart.
check. What am I wearing? I'm still questioning.
This would be
what
a
I'm
pretty
wearing.
good hero.
Next is... I'm not used to doing this order. Combat. I can throw some hands. Time to find out what my durability is. This can make or break me.
Oh, that's good.
Good luck breaking me. And to finish up
Good.
this character, what kind of strength do I have?
Oh my god.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
It was actually a pretty solid build. The random ones don't usually go that well.
Ooh.
Let's also
Yeah, that was a good
who
one.
is attacking me.
All right, you got him. You got him.
Shit's about to go down.
It'll be a good fight, but
Thank you, everyone, for coming here today to celebrate the life of this true Marvel legend. I'm not your scheduled funeral director, but, you know, I'm the one you got. Anyway, let's give it up for J. Jonah Jameson.
why does he always pull him?
Spider-Man. He ain't gonna get him now. JJ's
That's
family
true.
would like to extend a heartfelt thank you to the priest for doing this service. Living Tribunal. Because if Jonah's gonna get judged, should be from someone up top. I feel like I should also say something about that eulogy that was given by Jubilee. It's the first time I ever saw a fireworks show at one of these. And now's the time for the pallbearers to step forward. Who's first?
Legion. A weird
Who
one.
let you out? Hopefully no one else in a straitjacket shows up. Who's second? Wait, please don't do anything weird. Number 3. Anyone?
Probably the most
Sure.
civil one
And
he's
we need
got.
one more pallbearer. Who would like to do it? Well, it's not the Spider-Man, but a Spider-Man. Now JJ will be taken to his eternal resting place by
Oh,
someone who likes to
some of
walk.
those are very fitting.
He said he's seen enough. I thought I should check out this club with Marvel characters, so let's check him with the bouncer. Hey there, my name's Paul Brodo. Can I get in? Where the hell are we? Transylvania? This is off to an interesting start. Who's playing this music?
That's crazy.
I don't like it here, but I did pay a cover charge, so I ought to get my money's worth.
It can happen.
Bartender, I would like a beverage, please. Nothing red. I don't trust it.
That's why.
What is up with the theme tonight? Oh shit, that was a hella strong drink. I'm gonna have to dance for right now. What the hell is that guy wearing? Oh no, hey bartender, I think someone's flagged over here. This is the biggest dance floor I've ever seen in my life. They told us to just dance around them because they can't move them.
Maybe.
said,
I
okay,
probably
I'm back
won't.
out there. That man started singing along to the music and just blew off the roof. I noticed someone looking at me once this place got a new moon roof, so I'm gonna see what's up. Hey there, my name's Paul. What's yours?
Huh.
Oh, okay. Please don't hurt me. Yo, I gotta get out of here. I was just told by the bartender that someone's trying to fight me. Oh, shit.
It's May.
She's here!
This is gonna either be absolute rage bait or
I've seen
true,
this.
but also kind of rage bait.
I'm sorry to break it to you, but you have zero moral superiority over someone else just because your favorite character is a strategist.
Oh, so it's the second one.
It's always, oh my god, these insta-lock DPS. But it's never, why did my insta-lock Luna not hit a single big freeze this entire game? Why the fuck are we on Rocket Loki? Just because you're playing a strategist does not mean that you are just cleansed of all blame.
For those that are visual learners, I am the main character of this game, and the other two roles are useless feeders. Everyone should feel bad for me. I'm never the issue. I am bad and useless and always rage at supports and tanks. I am constantly suffering. Ah! how it actually is. I have the lowest skill requirement for doing the bare minimum and have an impact on the game. And I often have an inflated ego based on my healing statistics. This is mostly true. Support has an insane amount of impact on this game. And the difference between a good one and a bad one is understanding how to play versus your counter. You can still have 60,000 healing and look like you're the most insane player on the planet. The difference is though, one of them will have 20 deaths, one will have 3 deaths. I have a higher skill requirement for the actual impact of the game. It creates a large amount of selfish, mediocre players, but a good player can actually carry the whole game. This is also true. DPS players are the most skilled players in the game. They can flex to tank, no problem, because they are mechanically very talented, and then they also learn how to play the game in the hardest role, and it can transfer over. The third thing is also still true. I am constantly suffering. You will get no credit, even if you play super well, and you will get blamed if your supports are lacking. Hope this was helpful.
All of that is pretty true.
I'm on a remote island on the edge of the Gulf of Alaska at the very top of the Pacific Ocean.
I've seen that one, but I don't think I paid attention. That one's all right.
You're super fucking strong and jacked, and you have the best fucking tricep strength in the world. What you can do, so real bonus points, is do a set of 15 to 25 of these tricep extensions. And as soon as you're done, if your dip stand is close by, get right over to the dip stand, climb up, and begin doing dips. That is a direct pre-exhaust superset, and will just give you another option to f your shit up. And after you have messed up triceps, you go into the gym bathroom, you do one of these, and one of the guys walks up to you and he's like, hey, I've seen you and your big triceps. Do you just want to get in my car and ride away listening to 80s music and possibly touching each other sexually? And you go, maybe yes, for sure.
Watch the entire Pixar Cinematic Universe in timeline order. It is the only order we will watch Pixar films in this house under this roof. Okay, first you start with The Good Dinosaur, which a lot of people hate, but in this house, we appreciate The Good Dinosaur for what it is. Then you watch Brave. After Brave, you time jump to the 1950s and watch Luca. After Luca, you get The Incredibles and The Incredibles 2. After that, you time jump again to the 1990s where you get Lightyear. Lightyear is a movie that takes place within a movie, within the cinematic universe. It's a movie that Andy watches and falls in love with Buzz Lightyear. Then you get Toy Story, the very first Pixar film ever made. After Toy Story, you then get Toy Story 2, and then Turning Red. I know Turning Red came out in 2022, but it's confirmed to take place in 2002. Did you just yawn? Don't yawn. This is important. After that, you then get Finding Nemo and Finding Dory. After Finding Dory, you get Ratatouille. Ratatouille takes place in 2007. Anyone who tries to tell you it takes place in the 50s, 60s, or 70s, they're wrong. It is confirmed 2007. Gusteau's will literally says 2004. After you watch Ratatouille, you then get Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4, followed by Up. After Up, we get Inside Out. After Inside Out, we then get Coco. After Coco, we get Soul. After Soul, we time jump all the way to the Cars universe. I know what you're saying. That's crazy. Just go with it. After the Cars franchise, people then come back into the picture. We then get WALL-E. Okay, after WALL-E, there's another time jump. Say it with me. There's another time jump, and we get A Bug's Life. That's not A Bug's Life, that's Toy Story 2, but we get A Bug's Life. Okay, after The Bug's Life, we then get another time jump into the Monster World. Then we have Onward. After Onward, we have Monsters University, and then Monsters, Inc. Now, I know what you're thinking. How in the heck can Monsters, Inc. be at the end of the Pixar Cinematic Universe when Boo is a human child? The doors are time travel. Again, Pixar Theory, look it up, Google it. It's a really cool thing, and we respect the Pixar Theory in this house. After that, we then finish the Pixar Cinematic Universe with Elemental. Got it? Great, let's start with The Good Dinosaur.
That is way too much work for children movies, bro.
Anime in 60 seconds.
Let's do it.
This anime is set in a world where many people make their living through unconventional means, leading to unknown and dangerous situations, bringing both catastrophe and opportunity. Hit number 2. This anime is all about fighting, either with a team or by themselves. Hit number 3. The original soundtrack for this anime was composed by Hiroyuki Sawano, the same legendary composer behind some of the most iconic anime soundtracks. Hit number 4. Unlike most heroes, who must train for years to develop their skills, the protagonist in this anime gains their powers not through training or natural talent, but through a mysterious system that lets them go stronger in ways others cannot. Hit number 5. The story's power system is inspired by dungeon crawling video games.
It sounds like solo leveling, but it's not.
Hit number 6. This series has been credited with significantly increasing global interest in Korean manhwa.
It's the other one, SAO?
By over 300% between 2018
No, it can't be SAO.
Final hint, unlike other protagonists who remain morally grounded despite their power, this character constantly struggles with their humanity and consequences of their choices. The anime was Solo Leveling.
It was solo leveling. Oh my god, I had it.
In 60 seconds. Hit number 1. The power system in this anime is unlike most others. Some characters rely on raw strength while others win battles with nothing but strategy and precision. Hit number 2. A certain symbol appears throughout the series, marking those who are part of something
Does
greater
My
than
Hero
themselves.
Academia?
Hit number 3. This anime is unafraid of killing off its cast, with characters you might expect to have plot armor being eliminated. Hit number 4. In this anime, even the most serious moments can be interrupted by something absurd, from out-of-pocket phrases to an over-the-top reaction. Hit number 5. This anime is well known to be easily memeable, with iconic phrases and moments from this anime becoming viral
One
memes in the
Piece?
anime community. Hit number 6. The story in this anime is not about one hero, but a lineage. Each generation carries its own burdens, facing challenges greater than the last. Hit number 7. Many of the characters and their abilities' names are inspired by pop culture, referencing famous music artists and
Oh, it's
songs.
JoJo.
The anime was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
It's JoJo. As soon as you make reference to pop culture, that's JoJo.
Anime in 60 seconds. Hit number 1. This series blends supernatural elements with sci-fi, humor, and action-packed battles, creating a unique storytelling experience. Hit number 2. Rather than relying on overly realistic detail like some modern anime, this series amplifies movement and exaggeration to create a fast-paced, almost chaotic energy, making the characters far more expressive and the emotional beats far more impactful. Hit number 3. The creator of this series worked as an assistant to Chainsaw Man's author, Tatsuya.
This is Dan to Dan.
Fast-paced action and chaotic storytelling. Hit number 4. Unlike typical shonen anime that focus entirely on power scaling and battles, this series weaves together horror, romance, and absurd humor, making it an unpredictable.
That Hank gave it away.
Hit number 4.
Yeah, because I know
This series features two
he worked
distinct
on Chainsaw Man.
protagonists who at the beginning dislike
Boom.
each other, but as the series goes on, they become closer and closer. Hit number 6. Unlike most stories that separate supernatural beings into distinct categories, this one boldly throws both ghosts and aliens into the mix, creating ridiculous yet intense encounters.
If you didn't know it, you would know it by that one too.
38-37, and the Auburn Tigers were about to lose. There were 36 seconds left in the game, and Auburn needed just one more touchdown before the clock runs out. But if they were to lose possession, any shred of remaining hope would go out of the window entirely. Their quarterback threw a desperate last-minute pass, but it was intercepted by the Georgia defense. It seemed like Auburn's dreams of making it to the championship were over. However, as the Georgia defense intercepted, they fumbled it, and it landed directly in the arms of Auburn's Ricardo Lewis. Ricardo scored the touchdown, winning the game for Auburn, but if they wanted to make it to the championship, they still had to win one more game, the Iron Bowl, against the Alabama Crimson Tide. And this game would take much more than just a lucky break to secure victory. The Alabama Crimson Tide were at the top of the rankings. They were undefeated for all 11 previous games of that season, and they were the clear favourites to win. However, as the game progressed, Auburn were proving themselves as a force to be reckoned with, and each time Alabama scored, it wasn't long before Auburn equalised. As the game came down to its final moments with just 7 seconds left on the clock, both teams were tied at 28 points, and Alabama had possession of the ball. At this point, it was Alabama's game to win, and it seemed like the only thing Auburn could do was try to hold them off for 7 more seconds in an effort to push the game into overtime. As the play began, Alabama pushed forward and got forced out of bounds by Chris Davis as the clock hit 0. The Auburn supporters breathed a sigh of relief. Chris had seemingly done it. With 0 seconds on the clock, the game would continue into a 5th quarter, giving Auburn more breathing room and a chance to regain possession. However, when the play was reviewed, the referee changed his decision.
After review, the runner's foot touched out of bounds at the 49-yard line.
1 second
with 1
left.
second on the clock.
Wow.
Auburn supporters were devastated. Alabama opted to try and kick a 57-yard field goal, which, if they were able to pull it off, would put them in the lead with no time left in the game, giving Auburn 0 chance of winning.
Imagine that kicker.
Lined up
He's
the
sitting
kick
there like,
and threw over
Jesus.
the Auburn defense. But as the ball came down, it fell short of the goalposts and right into the arms of Chris Davis. The clock hit 0, and Auburn had basically guaranteed the game would go into overtime after this play. But for Chris, that wasn't good enough. He was going to attempt to end the game right
He's
here,
gonna run?
right now. He ran the ball up the left side of the field, slipping tackles and his team clearing the ball.
No
for one
way.
of the most incredible returns in the history of college football.
That's insane.
Davis is going running all the way back.
Wow.
The football game.
Chris scored the touchdown, ending the game at 34-28.
That's crazy.
The SEC championship game, which, with the unstoppable momentum from this moment, you better believe they won.
That's insane. You imagine? Jesus. Well, I guess you don't have to imagine. It happened.
Well, this one's terrifying because I'm being attacked by a fusion of Kratos and the Doomslayer, which is very bad, but I am being defended by 5 fusions of a Marvel and a DC character, as well as 1 heavy hitter for good measure, so, someone please help me. Who's the first half of the first? Great time to show up, Frank. Who's had enough? How you gonna do? Hit him with a twister mat? I believe we can do better. Who's the first half of the second? We'll learn to do better. All right, who's going to be picking things up quick? That's not the worst.
I mean, he's got good ones. Not yet.
Talk to him. Who's got something to say today? He's saying it very fast. Fourth. A symbiote never hurts. Fusing with Agent Anti-Venom. I mean, Terry got an upgrade, but this isn't the kind of help I need. And the first half of the final fusion defending me. I might need you to take me away from here, Kurt. Fusing with Nightcrawler.
Alfred. He's badass.
I trust you out. And the heavy hitter that's helping me out.
Oh, there you go.
Al came through big time.